Peaky?
Yeah.
No, Kill knows this as
Unbelievable.
well. Yeah, I actually didn't watch it. I actually started a beef between... No, that was fine.
Hey, congratulations on this movie. It's beautiful, it is so moving, I cried. So At the start of the movie there's a scene that I really love where you give Cillian your headphones, and you listen to his music, and you just share your passion with him. So I want to know, what was the last thing that someone shared with you, movie, show, music, that you really loved?
Oh, Max recommended me an amazing book called Independent People, which is by an Icelandic author, won the Nobel in like the 50s. Absolutely beautiful. Big.
Chunky one.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through. I'd highly recommend it. I can't pronounce his name, but you can look it up on the internet.
I do remember the letter that you sent me just before we got on the plane from Cork about that guy talking about when he saw our film, and that really meant a lot. There was a guy that had seen the film and how he connected with it, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like when people have seen this film and they're talking to us about how it hit them, or, you know, they look back and reflect in their life and how they were taught by their teachers. I mean, that's when it's most powerful, so.
Yeah, people can see themselves in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And as I was watching this, it really reminded me of a play called Prodigal Son. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a line where a student is talking about a teacher, and he says, "Somebody decided I was good before I was good." And you really see it with the way that Steve believes in Shy and believes in these kids. So I want to know, was there someone in your careers that you look back and first believed in you and championed you before you even felt like you were worthy of it?
I always talk about my teacher, Mr. Walsh, because I remember there was this one time I was doing B.Tech Drama Academy, and I was literally on his table in his office like this. He's like, "Jay, do you want to speak?" or something, and I just broke down. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just whatever was going on that day, and that was the same teacher that told me to go for drama school. So I do appreciate him a lot, and this film spotlights that. But also just like having good, like my mum and dad. I just feel like from the beginning they've always just like pushed me towards my goals. So
I mean, there's been quite a few people in my life that have done that to me, actually. I had a teacher in school called Bill Wall who really kind of unlocked like theatre and literature and poetry for me. I've had a lot of people in this business who believed in me when I was a youngster. Got like amazing casting director Maureen Hughes in Ireland, who was hugely supportive to me. Enda Walsh giving me my first ever job. They're 30-year-old friendships, and they're hugely important, and it matters, you know, it really matters, and it can only be like a few words. A few set of words can really help someone, you know.
Change the trajectory of their lives.
Can do,
as we see. And the age that Shy is so formative to figuring out what you love and figuring out your passions. Looking back, do you remember the first thing that you kind of fell in love with around that age that kind of sparked something in you guys?
I really wanted to be a footballer.
Really?
I really did. Like, my dad was a footballer back in the 80s. Elton John, the chairman for Watford.
That'll do it.
There's a great story where my dad was like in China at like 18, 19 years old, and like Elton John was like playing Crocodile Rock and everything around him. And that's what I'm saying, like he didn't even know what he had there. But I really wanted to play football, and then around 17 was actually around the time that Mr. Walsh was telling me to pursue acting, and it was like this really strange thing where my dad was saying, "Well, we could get you into an academy in Scotland if you want." And I was like, you know, I might try this. I think I might go with what my teacher's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So completely turned you in the other direction.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember yours?
Around that age, at around 19, I discovered theatre, and that was massive. Because I wanted to play music, and I was like playing an awful lot of music. Then it didn't work out for loads of boring reasons. And then I discovered theatre, so it was kind of taking the live thing and just moving it into a different medium, and that was massive. That was huge.
It's actually mad, because when I was 14, there was these two guys called Jack and Jack. They did Twist and Shout at Fairfield Halls. And I was in the football team. We went on the stage, and I was doing kick-ups on stage. That's what I did. I did about 4 kick-ups. It was embarrassing. And then these two guys...
Kick and shout.
Kick and shout, I was kicking it, And then Jack and Jack came on stage, and they did Twist and Shout. And I went, this is incredible. Whatever this performance thing is, I want to do.
You want to go there?
Yeah. And then it took me like 11 years to then learn guitar after that. Yeah, that's the thing. Did.
Yeah, and I was going to say, music with you. I saw that you were DJing at a festival over
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, is that something that you still really love exploring? Something you're passionate about?
I've done that a few times. I love it. You know, anything to do with music in any tangential way, I'll get involved. It's my first love. So when you can play music and people start dancing, it's just when you feel that energy in a room. It's a great buzz.
Yeah. As we are MTV, who's on your playlist at the moment? Who are you listening to?
Oh, go and kill.
Oh, I'll say this band because my son went to see them last night. A band called Geese.
Ooh.
And he's obsessed with them and has gotten me obsessed with them. And their front man, Cameron Winter, also put out an amazing record this year. So that's my top tip.
I would say my favourite song at the moment is Boys to Men, On My Bended Knee. No, it's good. It's good. Listen to it after this. You'll lose yourself in those harmonies. It's beautiful. Sade as well. Sade. Oh.
This is a great playlist.
There's a lot of different stuff, but those two are probably the main
We
ones.
share a lot of music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
When I was researching for this, there's a lot of similarities between both of your careers because you've both been in Batman movies, both been in the DC universe, both in this, and you're both about to be in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Jay, were you a fan of the show beforehand? And what has it been like for both of you, I guess, getting to explore that creative relationship?
What, for Peaky?
Yeah.
No, Kill knows this as
Unbelievable.
well. Yeah, I actually didn't watch it, actually.
didn't?
No.
Unbelievable.
No, exactly. Like, yeah, it actually started a beef. No, that was fine. But like we were, he chatted about it with me while we were doing Steve. And then from there, I got into the show.
And I've been having deja vu these last 2 weeks because I interviewed Margot for A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, and now I'm interviewing you for Steve. And so this is kind of my Barbenheimer, a little bit. Here we go again. If you were to pair this with another movie, is there anything that comes to mind, anything you maybe took inspiration from?
What, something similar or like something like Barbie? Because Barbie and opera are quite different.
Yeah, you could do completely the other scale. You could do that. Or something like, whatever you want.
I mean, there is a kind of a whole genre of like teacher movies, you know. There's a great movie called Scum, made by Alan Clark back in the 80s, which is an excellent British film. He's
Tracy spoke about that.
Excellent filmmaker, yeah. I mean, you can talk about Dead Poet Society, I suppose.
Yes.
You can talk about, but they're very similar. You're looking for something completely opposite. I'll be terrible at that.
School of Rock.
School of Rock, there we go. It's
a
in a
good one.
school. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Cheers, very.
Out.